Hello everyone, UC Campbell here, and I'm going to go ahead and give my horrible predictions for TNA Destination X 2011. Now, I'm going to go ahead and make this quick because I honestly don't know too much about the storylines going into this. I've been slacking mostly due to my overtime at work, and honestly, these type of pay-per-views where they're doing the whole one particular thing and bringing back in something special tend to not really focus too much on their storylines unless they're setting up something for the future. I personally love and hate these type of pay-per-views because one, it's all X Division tonight, so I love the X Division personally, and I think you're going to get some good and fun, interesting matches to watch. But in other aspects, it just doesn't. These type of pay-per-views usually hinder from the storyline going on at the moment, unless of course they're starting up other storylines. And we'll just go straight into the matches. We're gonna have the X Division, or you're gonna have the X Division title match tonight with Abyss versus Brian Kendrick. More than likely, I feel like they're still going to keep this whole thing that Abyss is trying to destroy the X Division, and they're going to keep it going for a few more pay-per-views. So I'm expecting Abyss to win this one. I just don't see Brian Kendrick really being able to hold the X Division title for a while. Next match to go off on is the Ultimate X match with Amazing Red, Shannon Moore, Robbie E, and Alex Shelley. I think personally they'll probably, and this is also a #1 contenders match for the X Division, for determine the next contender for the X Division title. More than likely, I feel like Alex Shelley will be taking this one because I feel like they will push him towards that X Division title at some point in time. And why not start here? So I feel Alex Shelley will probably be the next #1 contender and the winner of this match. You're going to have the contract match tonight. Where they've, over the last few weeks, they've been bringing in new talent and old talent to compete, and the 4 people who won those triple threat matches will be going at the pay-per-view tonight for a contract to TNA. Now, more than likely, all of them have contracts right now, but this is just kind of like a formality to make it feel special for a type of match. The only 2 I really know are Austin Aries and Low-Key, and those are the only ones I've ever seen in the ring before doing all of the, or before watching the others in the, leading up to the pay-per-view. Personally, I feel they'll probably go with somebody they already know that can deliver for them on a weekly basis, and I feel like they'll go with Low-Key on this one, so look for Low-Key to win this match and win the contract. Next match we got on there is Samoa Joe versus Kazarian. This basically started when the whole Daniels AJ Styles match was brought up, and Kaz was trying to talk AJ out of it, or Daniels out of this match because it might tear Fortune apart. Then Joe comes in. They eventually start their own feud going on with that. I look for Kaz to win this match, mostly just to try to keep building him and making Fortune look better, and I'm not sure this is actually for any of the Bound for Glory stuff, so, their Bound for Glory series, so I expect Kaz to win this match going into it. It should be a fun match and should be extremely entertaining. Next match we have is RVD versus Jerry Lynn. This match actually should have been taking place last year at what was, in my own personal opinion, the worst pay-per-view of the year, which was TNA Hardcore Justice, where they brought in all the old ECW stars after WWE shut down the ECW branch, or their version of ECW in the WWE. And honestly, this match was supposed to take place then. Jerry Lynn got himself hurt. Should have been a fun match then. I think it should be a fun match now. I would see RVD winning this, mostly just because I feel like they would have their own guy win this match. Final match to talk about for the night is AJ Styles versus Christopher Daniels. This is essentially renewing the feud that had always been going on between the 2. It's supposed to be a friendly match. I don't know if it's going to end up being that way. I think they'll probably start setting up a storyline with a rift between AJ and Daniels, and this is the best place to start it. I'll look for Daniels to win this one if they're going to go with a swerve tonight. go for the swerve tonight and just have him disband from Fortune altogether here. So yeah, I'll look for Daniels to win this match, and hopefully we'll have a nice swerve, and hopefully it will be a extremely fun pay-per-view. Like I said, these are the type of pay-per-views that I love and I hate at the same time, because though it'll be fun matches and it'll be fun old-time matches that you've never seen before, or that you have seen in the past but you're going to get to see again, but it just hinders from the storylines going forward unless they're bringing the storylines into it, which typically they don't. We've seen this with when WWE did the one-night stands, or the first one-night stand. They kind of didn't really bring the storyline into it. They brought a small thing into it, but it was still an extremely fun pay-per-view. The next year when they did the ECW one-night stand again, they actually built storylines around it with the WWE versus ECW guys, and it was still an extremely fun pay-per-view to watch, and it was also well, storyline driven. Like I said, the Hardcore Justice pay-per-view last year was just dreadful and awful to watch, and hopefully this won't be that way this year. It should be a fun night. Most of these guys can still go in the ring. They're bringing the six-sided ring back, so most people who want to see that again should tune in and watch. So should be a fun night. Hopefully it's a fun night. I'll have a review later tonight for you guys, and thank you for watching.